Not yet, dude. Okay, we are live. Hello, good evening. Hello, minasan. こんばんは。お元気ですか？私はDaniel Cervantes です。I'm gonna butcher my Japanese. 日本語は少しわかります。Okay.
Konnichiwa, konnichiwa. Why are we speaking Japanese?
Because we have a bunch of Japanese people watching. Hello everyone. Hi Aziz, hi Misaki-san. Hi Lalita. Hello. This Yui from Japan, and hello, minasan. We are at the tail end of Startup Weekend, Malaysia Global Edition, COVID-19 Unite to fight COVID-19. And how do you feel, Malcolm?
Wow, it's really a great experience. It's really it's like everything's all online. It's so not I'm so not used to it. Like normally we do offline startup weekend.
Yeah, and do you feel that you're more tired or less tired?
More tired because of we have to always switch different platforms to communicate with participants and also to communicate with the organizing team as well.
Yeah, so because this is also one of the more interesting startup weekend because everyone is geographically apart. So we have people from Auckland all the way to India, and just imagine the different time zone that we have to deal with. It's really crazy. Yeah, so thank you very much, everyone who have gone through this, and I'm sure you have met very interesting people around. We have our friends from Japan who's watching. If Misaki-san say more tired. Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Misaki-san, for all your hard work. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Thank you very much. Not just to Misaki, I think to the whole organizing team. They have been very supportive, especially on back end, communicating with so many participants through Discord actually. And the one thing that throughout this weekend is we are always constantly on Discord. Discord, which is a chat platform that's mostly being used by gamers.
So let's run through the thing quickly because there's gonna be breakfast and we have the top 10 actually.
All right. So without further ado, let's welcome everyone to the Techstars Startup Weekend Global Online Unite to Fight COVID-19 Malaysia edition. So this is a nationwide effort, and it's also a global initiative organized by Techstars, right? So today is Sunday. It's the final day for our presentation, and so what we're going to do is going to introduce a few amazing people to all the listeners or the viewers, especially our participants as well. So, yes, it is the final day and it's
Yay!
Sunday. So, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Malcolm, and I'm actually the facilitator and also the part of the organizing team for Techstars Startup Weekend Malaysia for this particular edition. And I'm actually from Kuching. So I think the nice part about this online version is also that we are all actually from different part of Malaysia, and we come together to work on this project and really want to see all the amazing ideas that are going to hatch very soon. A review to all of you as well. So passing on passing on to my co-host. Actually, I'm also a community leader that actually based in Sarawak, and always love to give back to the community and learning from each and everyone as well. So allow me to pass on to Daniel.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I am a community builder, traveler, breakfast eater. Yes, I love breakfast food. Been involved in Startup Weekend for a very long time. Joined in and won the first Singapore Startup Weekend. Was an organizing team for a few, was a facilitator, was a mentor, was a judge, and most important role was the last Startup Weekend Women in Care. I was the bringer of snacks. So I bring snacks to the event.
Wow. Next time, hopefully you can bring some snacks for us, but we are all doing Kuching.
Unfortunately, I wish we can arrange something for all of you, but it's all around the
Yeah.
world because we do have people all the way from England too. I did not realize that. So, hi, Calvin. Hi from England. So, it's pretty international, like really, really international. And of course,
Nice.
Soma from Thailand is here. So, great to see you.
Yeah. So that's myself and Daniel. So next up, we have our panel of judges. So these four panel judges are actually we have Alan Lim, who is the president of Malaysian Business Angel Network, and we have Ben Lim, who is the managing partner of Nexia, and we have Alan Fong from iSurf Group, SVP Strategic Business, and we have Darren Tan, who is actually Assistant Manager Tech and Innovation from Magic. So without further ado, we have two of our panel judges that would like to share some of their encouragement words to all the participants who have worked through these 54 hours. So, Daniel, are you able to bring them up?
Yeah. So, welcome, Alan. Welcome, Ben. Yeah. The stage is yours. Who shall we get? Should get Ben first, then we go last with Alan.
Sure, sure. So, it wasn't easy to pick the startups at all. There were quite a few very strong ideas, um, and I'll share why. Um, at Nexia, where we come from, where I work, we go through about 800 to 1,000 ideas every year, and I would say for the work of Startup Weekend, for the quality of the pitches through Startup Weekend, a lot of it actually matches the quality of at least half of the decks that we receive, and they take more than a weekend to make it. So very very impressed with that. I've also seen decks that are very complete, and I really like that. I'm very happy to see that. And this is my second or third startup weekend, and I'm happy to say that I'm seeing improvements all the time. So throughout um, the presentations that we've seen, we see some that are very relevant, to the COVID situation. We've also seen some that are quite, how do I say, quite strong in terms of business model and strategy being put in as well. So that's very good. What's not as good is um, sometimes the ideas are not as fresh, right? So uh, in terms of, we've seen it done in the past 5 or 10 years before, and that's in terms of freshness. But other than that, I would say quality is pretty good. And good job, guys. Good job.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. Next, I would like to invite Alan to share a few words.
Yep. Sure. Thank you, Daniel. I would like to first congratulate Techstar Startup Weekend, Malaysia version, for the good job done. Sitting to the couple hours earlier, judging the top 10 entries was both exciting and quite quite a quite a learning for me myself on some of the very fresh idea that was presented, and I must say that I really enjoys them a lot. Um, in addition to that, I would also like to say that being the president of MBank, the Malaysia Business Angel Network, I'm really looking forward to some of them to go ahead and then develop the ideas further, and if possible, sometime in the near future, I'm looking to host some of the companies at our M-Bank's, we call it the Enter the Tiger's Lair pitching event, which we held on a monthly basis. Normally, we will feature 5 to 6 companies to our members. We have about 300 members, making out of all high net worth individuals, and they are all certified angels with us at M-Bank. So I'm looking forward to host some of the companies there, and hopefully they will get some investment from there as well. Other than that, I'm really looking forward to see the ideas that was introduced to me today to be developed into a real business, and I'm looking to see some of them hopefully raise some serious funds, and possibly some of them making Malaysia proud as a country. That's all I'd like to say. But in addition to that, I must say that I echoed what Ben said earlier, that we see some really quality companies today. Thank you.
And thank you. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you, Ben, for your words and also encouragement as well. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Looking forward to participate in more of your events.
Yeah, and on behalf of all the communities and organizers and also participants, we'd like to thank you very much for the wonderful job. I know it's really hard to look at all the companies, but you guys have a really, really tough job of selecting 10 and finally selecting the top 3. So thank you very much. Everyone give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yep. So what's next, Malcolm?
Okay. So next, we will basically roughly to share with everyone the judging criteria. So these are just to let everyone know that how the ideas being actually being judged as well over the weekend as well. So first, we have actually 2 rounds of judging. So we actually finished internally round 1 and then round 2 as well. So there will be a top 10 ideas being selected over the throughout the whole entire teams that formed during this weekend. And then earlier on, we just got the panel judges to get the 3 select the top 3 ideas to be announced as well. So we are actually judging through the problem and impact, execution and design, originality, feasibility, and business model. So all the ideas that are being pitched, it has to be solving a real problem. So with this edition, we are actually call it the COVID-19 edition. So we need to look into areas that the business ideas or any form of ideas or execution can be actually being taken place in this period of time. So of course, we want to see more ideas that can actually help more businesses or community, or even in education, or even in the entertainment industries that can proceed further after this pandemic time. So so we are talking about some feasibility as well, and not just for this short period of time, but we also want to see that after this whole entire post-COVID, we can see more new business growth or being impact in the whole nation of Malaysia. So, and then we would like to say thank you to all our global partners that is being a huge support for Textile Startup Weekend of COVID-19 edition. And basically we have prizes given out during this global initiative. So we have actually top 20 teams globally will receive a 3-day Techstars Innovation Bootcamp. So this will be announced through the Techstars communication. And after that, we actually also have the top 5 bootcamp graduates that will receive 10,000 USD each team, a grant from Differential Ventures. So these are the prizes that will be given out. So we really want to thank our global partners that putting all this together to support the ecosystem, and also to support the community that is actually going through a hard time now globally as well. Yeah. So it's time to pitch, and this would be the top 10 that has been selected. So we actually have about 17 teams that actually participated for this weekend, and we actually shortlisted 10 of the ideas that is here for everyone to watch. The top 10 who have we selected. After that, we will announce the top 3 that is already being selected by the panel judges. So Daniel, would you be able to switch the screen to the video
Yeah,
to play?
yeah. Just before that, I'd like to just say I think Alan have to make a move, and also so far before we play the video, just like to thank Alan again for and Ben for coming in. Is there anything else we need them to be in?
Actually, that's all from them. We really thank them for their time, and for their support as well for the whole Textiles community in Malaysia. Thank you,
So
Alan. Thank you, Ben.
yeah, if you need to reach out to them, feel free to just reach out to them. They are in Discord. They are part of your network or for this whole startup weekend. So feel free to reach out to them. Thank you very much, and I will start playing with video number 1. So
Serum, a platform for buy and impact for hand sanitizers, face masks, and supplies in need. Now, since the outbreak of COVID-19, we see a huge increase in demand for these supplies, and it causes a huge problem towards the underserved community, specifically the urban poor as well as the refugees. Because of these few reasons, the lack of availability of these supplies, financial barrier, and logistic barrier. Now, this lack of supplies will cause a ripple effect towards the outbreak of COVID-19 because it's a huge, dense population. At the same time, there's a lack of safety measure, which is why we came up with Serum, an initiative integrating supplier, customer, and community through and by impact model. The supplier has a chance to come in as a form of providing supplies at the cost price or even in the form of sponsorship. On the customer end, we utilize the buy and impact model for them to purchase any product they purchase will be matched with another supply to be transferred to the communities directly. So each of these purchases, perhaps there's an increase on only 30% of the price, but we are able to purchase 2 products itself. Now, with the communities, we work closely with the partner with the NGO to ensure these supplies are channeled to the communities who are truly in need instead of being abused in the process. So, which is why our business model work in the form of partnership model with the supplier in CSR initiative of branding or goodwill, or for the customer by impact model or even potentially donation. And for the customer, they even have a glossary of NGO and community they can scroll through to see who they want to impact. And we include them heavily in this impact journey by doing impact report and sending emails on our progress and also social media. On the NGO and also on the communities itself, that's why we have a platform fee. They come in, they get to save their cost up to 30%, and we only charge 8% of the platform fee in that transaction, which is a win-win situation for all. We also utilize an empowerment module for the beneficiary, where each of the supplies received by the beneficiary, they will pay RM1 in the form of transaction. That's where it's not a handout, it's a form of transaction and a form of empowerment. And that RM1 will be channeled into supporting the supplies for the next initiative, which include all the beneficiaries in this community of impact making. Then why is Serum unique? Of course, we are the only platform that have a glossary of NGO and have the buy impact model for people to choose, and also choosing who they want to impact in a very transparent model. And in terms of competitor analysis, we are the only one that's making the maximum social impact and also directly deal with the direct supplier both at once. And we also done our market research. With the 44 sample sizes, we found out that up to 100% of them actually wanting to utilize the buy impact model. Up to 72% of them actually willing to pay at the price that we have set above it. And also up to 67% of them actually are wanting to buy groceries, which is why we include them in our milestone in the future. Now, this is our milestone. We have started off our pilot test previously on a personal basis, and we are proud to say it's a huge success, which is why now we are going to move to Shopee and ultimately having our Serum platform. Here's where we partner with Taylor's community in our pilot test on a personal capacity. We distributed up to 150 bottles of hand sanitizers to 150 families of urban poor and also refugee. Now, we also registered our platform on Shopee because we want to utilize in terms of the traffic, and also they have a free delivery program, which is currently our huge bottleneck and will be solved under this platform. That's where our go-to-market strategy is. And lastly, we have our own landing page. Now, we start off with awareness, of course, start with the social media posting, and our go-to-market strategy in terms of awareness is also to partner heavily with NGO and have them to spread out our initiative, integrating with their own initiative in a partnership model. Now, that's where they garner their interest. They will come to our landing page to see what we are doing, and ultimately, they can actually even do the decision of purchasing here to purchase our product, and that's where they would be directed to Shopee currently. Now, that's where they take the action. Now, also on our platform, they actually have a partner list that they can go through and see which partner they want to impact, the purchases they make, who they want to contribute to, and they have a choice to make in that. That's where their impact journey starts. And in terms of sustainability, we can see that we are making great sustainability here. On year one, end of year one, we are actually breaking even. And by end of year one, we are impacting up to 16,000 people, and up to 350,000 ringgit are distributed to help the underserved community. And currently, we're proud to say that we have 10 community partners already secured and 2 suppliers as our partner, and we are targeting for bigger communities to join the impact together as well. And of course, on the ground, there are up to 377 families actually wanting to have access to these supplies. There's a demand there. And these are the individuals who make this dream into reality for you. We are all from the social impact scene, as you can see. And now there are only 2 things that Serum needs. One is our web developer to develop our platform, and second is the funding up to $10,000, which will be utilized heavily on the product cost itself. Now, this is a proven model, and we have done our homework and we've done our execution. The only thing we need is just to kickstart and scale it up. So we would love to invite you to join us on our impact journey to make a real impact and make a real visible contribution towards the outbreak of COVID-19 itself. Thank you.
That it was Serum, and next up we have another startup coming in, and let me load it up.
Hi, friends. This is from the team, My Virtual Tour. We explore, earn, and with that in mind, we want to solve the problem statement of a declining tourism hit by COVID-19 impacted 4.7 million jobs. And this is by far one of the 4th largest GDP contributor in Malaysia, bringing almost 100 billion worth of economy. So with this in mind, our mission is to promote local tourism and helping revive the local economy through our travel platform. How do we do that? We want to engage the operator and to the users to explore, earn, and enjoy. So our business model primarily is B2B, B2C. For commercial partner, transport, F&B can be onboarding, and this experience can be then extended to the traveler, which is a B2C, where they can earn rewards and use it on this platform. Our target segment, this is the persona of the user, is a traveler aged 18 to 40 with income of 2,500 and above, and that also including the advertiser and enterprise who can be onboarding as a segment. Some of the traction we have done so far, we have done a market research survey, up to 130 surveys, giving us a very good traction in terms of the receptive, that many will use this VR during this COVID. And post-COVID, we'll have many of the operators, 20 over 1,000 of this operator of tour, which can also come on board this platform. In terms of market size, we are looking at total addressable market of 60 billion per year in domestic tourism. And what we want to target is the serviceable SOM target of 1%, which is giving us an incremental of 60 million. The competition here, we can see largely the big players like the competition, they are very much focused on the search, while our solution is primarily has a go-to-market strategy. So the go-to-market strategy here is partnering with tourism ministry, partnering with the telco company, the fintech e-wallet, as well as our social media engagement. Going along with this, we trust that our platform will help many in terms of getting back the confidence to get into the tourist, specific the domestic market. And now with that in mind, we are as a team, we are seeking for an investment runway of 12 months, 100,000. And this is a team member we have here. Our team member comprising all the subject matter experts from the transport and as well as the tourism industry. So with that, we thank you and hope you will enjoy the experience with my virtual apps. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, my virtual. I understand that is not that is another presentation, but thank you very much in terms of your presentation. Is a good job, well done. Just to clarify, the top 10 list is not done in any particular order, except for the final.
Yeah, it's not actually done in a numerical order or anything. It's just in total we have 10 teams. Yeah.
Yeah, it's done actually based on my own random random selection. So next up we have read aloud. Horn, I think sorry, technical issue. Ta-da. Next up we have read aloud.
Our solution for the COVID-19 crisis. Read aloud, more than just stories. We are very happy to present our solution for the COVID-19 crisis. The problem. Now imagine being a working professional and you're suddenly thrust into an unexpected situation where you're trapped at home 24 hours, 7 days a week. And you are responsible for your children's happiness, their education, entertainment, and health, all to a consistent standard every day. And this is on top of your normal working responsibilities because you're now working from home. It's just overwhelming, so stressful. Our initial survey of working parents in Malaysia who value reading admit to having problems reading to their children during MCO due to stress, fatigue, and lack of time. Now, these parents would be interested in novel ways of educating and entertaining their children. Our solution? An online platform for children to enjoy carefully created high-quality books read to them by local authors and actors. Our unique value proposition is we will provide stressed parents a novel way to entertain and inspire children during the lockdown with online stories from local authors read by actors with an added element of interactivity to help them fall in love again with the written word. How it works. On our landing page, you will be greeted by a range of exciting local stories. Pick one. Read the details. You can know the author, illustrator, who is read by, duration of video, as well as their additional text at the below for you to decide to find other similar videos. Now, watch local talent bring the book to life. We plan to add additional features to help you revisit your favorite stories. We plan to provide different activities for different times. For instance, if you choose a bedtime story, then there will be music to help soothe your child to sleep. Or if you prefer a daytime activity, engage in an art lesson or a music lesson with your child. And finally, if you love the book, buy it. Buy it through a local online store. Support your beloved authors. And so you can finally revisit your favorite stories over and over again in addition to this service. Now, in Malaysia, there are 8 million households in 2019. It is reasonable to assume that 50% of these households have at least one child 3 to 7, a total of 1.2 million users, and there are 3 to 400,000 households in the Klang Valley. And that is our target market, working parents of children aged 3 to 7. There are many other competitors in the market. However, what we excel in is the localized content. All of these others are usually Western or is uncurated. But us, we will be the first ones in Malaysia. our go-to-market plan. In the first month, we will approach local partners and crowdfunding and do CSR. In our third month, we will build a library and have collected video. Well, we are going to focus on video recordings only at first. At least 50 videos. The next 6 months, we'll be adding on lesson plans and interactive features, and in the first year, including a trial subscription. We hope that the users who use it during the first year for free will graduate to the premium, and we're only charging them 120 ringgit a year, and roughly 12,000 premium users will equal to 1.44 million a year, with additional revenue from school sponsorship and advertising. So our tiered subscription system is going to be free for the first year during this COVID-19 period, because we will hope to make life a bit better under this stressful time. But after that, we will introduce a premium institutional subscription system. And finally, we'll continue looking for sponsorship and advertising from corporates and NGOs. So we're going to focus mostly on the English market in Kuala Lumpur before expanding to major cities and Singapore. We also want to include other Malaysian languages like Mandarin, Chinese, Tamil, introduce selected non-Malaysian authors under the premium version, as well as hopefully expand to overseas franchises like the other competitors that we mentioned earlier. Who are we? I'm Jessica. I'm an English teacher with 7 years experience in education. Wan Kin Man is a software engineer and the founder of an online book company. Nicholas Ashby is a business analyst, an investment banker. Chong Soo-yi and Chua Zhengzan are second-year psychology students. We know what we are doing. Finally, funding needs. For the first year, we need 500,000 to cover the first batch of video production, marketing and promotion, IT hosting, and features development. And the next steps, in phase 1, as I mentioned before, investigate fundraising channels. Phase 2, refine our business plan, further test the concept, and make a number of sample videos. And in the last phase, we are going to add on languages and develop interactive features. That is all for my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. Well, and again, to everyone who came in to, well, not even to the top 10, you completed doing something amazing. So I have to congratulate all of you. And for those who are top 10, congratulations, good luck. The journey is still going on. And for those who haven't actually got into the top 10, prove us wrong, prove the judges wrong. That's always the best thing. I think some of the judges previously always say like, you can always start a business, like you don't have to be the winner for this, but you can always start something and just prove it.
Yeah. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned to this live stream, and then we're going to share a lot more at the back of this live stream. Okay.
Yeah. So next up is next video is from SMI.
Life will never be the same again for small business owners. The COVID-19 pandemic will have a long-lasting impact on companies.
I think, Han, I think I might have a bit of an audio issue. Give me a second. Let me try it again. Sorry, it's a bit of an older computer. Okay.
Life will never be the same again for small business owners. The COVID-19 pandemic will have a long-lasting impact on companies. Some are saying it will take a year to fully recover. How are SMEs, or specifically budget hotels, able to operate in this new environment? Hi, I'm Celine Teo. We are the SMI, Innovating Enterprises through Health, Hygiene, and Infection Control Platform. Who we are? We are a group of individuals, consist of doctors, consist of founder and CEOs that understands innovations are crucial in the way we function as a society and as business entity. So we have observed through our studies that actually in fact, all businesses are affected, okay? Almost as close as 90%. And how will business able to deal for post-MCO? Because mostly they have to deal with general publics. Let's take a look at these pictures. Tell me what wrongs with it. Yeah, if bank and shopping malls couldn't see it, with ATM lining up, what more SME? So this is what we do. We provide self-test kit, information, returning to work screening. All these are valuable informations that required by SME. So can we do it? Governments, SMEs, even hotels are calling for help and support. So we offer in a free layer that hotels below 25 rooms, they could get some free information from there. But if it's 25 to 100, they could opt to pay and get a more comprehensive package. Who will be benefiting? Not only budget hotels, transportation, salons, cafe, and more. In fact, all industry later will be able to scale up and use our services. We already have potential clients to work with us in this pilot project, like Hotels Marble Inn, travel agencies, and other hotels which are franchised. So please consider, look at our team, and we can excel from here. Do let us know how we can help you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Celine.
Thank you.
That was damn powerful. Really appreciate that. Yeah.
Full of
Amazing.
energy.
Yeah. For those who, I think this is Celine's second time joining Startup Weekend, and she's been in the Malacca entrepreneur startup community for a while, and I'm always really, really happy to see businesses, like small businesses, trying to build like scalable growth startups. So thank you very much, Celine. Yeah. So
Who's next?
Next up, we have D Gem, the germ. I don't know how
The germ. Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce this, but let's go. So
during this period of COVID-19, all of us are taking extra precautions at home. We're all told to wash our hands for about 20 seconds frequently during the day so as to kill the virus. Although we can wash our hands, there are many things in our household that we do touch and don't sanitize. Our phones, for example. And the list is endless. A method is needed so as to keep one's household items as possible in this era of COVID. That's where Germ, our company and our product, enters a picture. You can't wash your electronic devices with soap. This our UVA technology will help kill the germs. This device does not use any liquids, acids, or bleaches of any sort, and uses a completely contactless method of sterilization, causing no strains or damage to the surface, and it's going to be sanitized. The germ will be used in the form of a detachable container, wherein you can completely enclose your object to be sanitized within it, or you can detach it and place the objects where it can be fit into the device under it for sanitization. How is this? Why is this relevant to COVID-19? Because all the microbes that are sticking on the surfaces of our products, it's a big cause of concern. And during a lockdown, when you order groceries from outside and other supplies, you don't know where it has been exactly, and the microbes can be on any surface. So using UVC technology, which is completely contactless and in an enclosed structure where items like lead or acrylics can actually prevent any leakage, it can provide a complete sanitization of the product, and you can actually have a product which has no microbes in it.
And that is the germ.
All right, thank you very much, the germ. Next,
you said dessert.
I'm thinking about food. It's going to be breakfast time, so we're going to rush this quickly. So next up, we have intelligence for two. I think I spelled it wrongly, but yeah.
A more isolated and depressed business. Good afternoon, everyone. We are intelligence for two. First of all, do you know this guy? Yes, he's Einstein. Everybody know how genius he is. But do you know he's after the refugees? So like him, there are many talented refugees who didn't get the chance to utilize their skills in Malaysia. So here we are, Intelligence for Two. This is a platform that connects educated and talented refugee teachers who become more vulnerable due to COVID-19 with students who'd like to make an impact by learning life skill coaching from those refugee teachers. Specifically, we can learn storytelling, resilience, and empathy, leadership skills, which is very needy for today's society. Without utilizing their skills, vulnerable become more vulnerable, and the society actually losing money, which will bring more isolated and depressed society. Indeed, according to Malaysia Economic Institute, if we hire refugees and asylum seekers in Malaysia, GDP is expected 3 million ringgit plus. While WHO shows that low-income countries have tendency to bring depression to the society. So how we can tackle these issues together? During COVID-19, people are suffering, losing a job, and handling both work and family care at home, and resilience skills and the empathy skills are needed more than ever. So through online classes, inviting refugees teacher, we will conduct training to enhance those skills. Indeed, together with some university and local NGO, we conducted media and storytelling session inviting teacher who used to work with CNN and are related to refugee students as validation. For now, we are thinking to reach two targets. One is the Japanese Peace Corps returning and alumni. The other is private sectors in Malaysia, especially for women. Here's a persona. As a persona one, Taro is Japanese Peace Corps. He was very passionate to work in Iran to contribute himself. However, he had to return from Iran due to COVID-19, but still having a passion to contribute himself to make the world better while wishing it to enhance his leadership skills to address social issues around the world. As persona 2, there is a woman professional who is working at MNC companies as a corporate manager, Xiao Jing. She is a manager, but at the same time, she's a mother of 3 daughters. While she's working at home, taking care of their children, she also has to take care of her colleagues. And seeing so many women actually kind of have depressive situation, quarantine at home. So she wishes to bring more inspirational leaders to her office and to get inspired. At the same time, she wishes to enhance new leadership skills to bring more empathy to support each other at the company. So, like Talo and Xiaojing, we would like to reach to further Peace Corps alumni, also Malaysian companies. As a market trend, about half of Malaysian companies would consider to provide online training for their employees. And more than 50% of Malaysian companies would send their employees to attend for training at least 2 days per year. We did a little bit market survey for the Peace Corps alumni, as one of our team members, Duke, is alumni. According to them, willingness to pay for these classes was identified around $10 per hour, especially as to the creative classes such as art. You might doubt involving those refugees will make money or not, but let's take a look at around the world. Already, in the US and other countries has been engaged with refugees. So Uniqlo, Karim, Hilton, Uber Eats, Ben Jerry's, so many global companies has been engaged. As a result, they having strengthens their brand and reputation. Like them, we through intelligence for two, we would like to make such an online contents and making prototype, which is we actually already validated right now. Then make a validation together with more companies who is actually already approaching to us and get the feedback, and we're gonna make improvement. Finally, Einstein says the measure of intelligence is ability to change. So let's learn from the future teachers and let's get more impact. The more you learn, the more you're gonna make an impact. Thank you so much.
And thank you very much. It's actually fasting time. Selamat buka puasa to all our Muslim friends. Thank you if you are still watching and if you're really appreciate that you are still here. For those who actually been submitted, I know there was a lot of technical issue. People can upload their video, people get the recording without audios and stuff like that. So I would like to thank the team, especially like the folks like Jenny and what for helping out in terms of getting all this video uploaded. So thank you very much, and also thank you to all the teams that have participated because you guys actually were very patient with us. So thank you very much for that. So next startup, which one, Malcolm? We have Break Crust. Let me go to Break Crust.
A good day to you. We are Breakcrust, a crowdfunding platform that helps your neighborhood business. Do you know that 75% of the SMEs, which are micro enterprises, there are 45% of them are underserved by banks. Due to the recent COVID-19 crisis, they're expecting zero cash flow for at least the next 3 months, and 37.8% of them can only sustain until April. Just like other micro enterprises in Malaysia, Kak Siti, who's a nasi lemak seller in the neighborhood, who has operated for 6 years, is facing the same problem. She has 2 employees, and she has a monthly turnover of 9,000 ringgit. However, she had never documented her business records properly, and she couldn't get any loan for this crisis. Her sales has dropped to almost zero, and she's forced to close down her business. Just like other entrepreneurs, they are facing the same problem. Micro enterprises have low cash flow, they have high barrier to loan application, and they have lack of understanding to financing initiatives. This is where Breakcrust comes in. We are a reward-based crowdfunding platform to save and scale up your neighborhood business. In every neighborhood, there is this Mutu. Mutu is a 35-year-old regular customer of Kak Siti's nasi lemak. He loves it most. When he wants to go and buy a nasi lemak, he is surprised to find out that Kak Siti has actually closed down because of the COVID-19. But through the QR code that is seen at Kak Siti's store, he gets links to Breakcrust, where he can see all the businesses within his neighborhood that are like Kak Siti and needs help. In Breakcrust, he finds Kak Siti nasi lemak being listed, and he knows that Kak Siti is having a business crisis and needs 5% more of the loan to reach the target of 5,000 ringgit. Just by contributing another 100 ringgit, he can help Kak Siti to revive her business and at the same time get 20 sets of nasi lemak special, which is equal to the value of the donation by him. Finally, because of him, Kak Siti's nasi lemak is back in business again. Breakcrust is a service that links business to backers. We focus on neighborhood business who are regularly patroned by these customers. We allow a maximum 10,000 ringgit of fund applications and minimum 50 ringgit from backers with a 10% service fee. This is a low entry barrier compared to other platforms, and the backers are rewarded with products and spatial status. The market size is 700,000 micro enterprises, which with a 10% conversion rate in Klang Valley that makes up 7,000 of the serviceable obtainable market. The business model is easy. 200 ringgit which counts of 10% service fee of average funding of 2,000 ringgit raised, will add up of 1.4 million of annual revenue. Market validation has been done, and micro enterprises are severely in need of business capital aid. We plan to go to market via awareness, acquisition, activation, and retention strategies. We focus on business and backer side in a different phase program. We place our self-breakfast as a platform with low entry barrier and focus, the only one that focuses on business, existing business that have been there around for a long time compared to other competitors. This is our team. Our milestone is that we expect to launch the beta version by June this year and onboard at least 100 business and 300 backers by July when we launch the public version. Ultimately, at August this year, we aim to have at least 10 target funding raised. There's many opportunities that we can go after this. Scaling up business rather than saving it, education to empower the micro enterprises, financing initiatives to invite participation in a collaboration ratio of funding, P2P lending platform. Thus, we would like to raise capital of 240,000 ringgit in order to reach a 20,000 business sales. These are our expenses. Thank you. We have a breakfast. Support local, kita jaga kita.
And thank you very much. Thank you very much, Red Crust. It seems that I did a mistake for playing the wrong video. I'm very, very sorry about that. So I'm just to clarify. I played the wrong video for the germ. I'm gonna replay the new video in terms of that. So basically, I pasted the old video in terms of what they have submitted. But congratulations, Break Class. You are the honorary mention by our judges. So looking forward to see more. So we're gonna play the germ again in terms of their actual video, and after that it'll be the top three. So who will be number 3, number 2, number 1? And let's get started with the germ. And thank you very much again, the germ, for understanding this.
Good morning, everyone. Our company's name is Dijome, and we belong to the domain health. Basically, our product is lightweight, effective. It's an electronic sterilizer, and it has sensors enabled inside them. COVID-19 has changed the way of life significantly, but it's not that direct contact between people can cause us to contract the virus. It can actually be through contact with inanimate objects as well. So we have to be careful in times like these, and we have to find solutions to problems like these. So our solution is basically, instead of using traditional methods like soaps that might actually change the constitution of surfaces like cloths or cushions, or destroy the electronic devices, we are imbibing UVC ray technology to kill the microbes surviving on these surfaces. How the product works, you can see 2 prototypes on the left. Actually, our product it has basically 2 parts to it. One of them is that you can actually place the object inside the box, which basically releases UVC radiations. The object will be placed on the stainless steel suspender, which will be a mesh-like structure. Once the mesh-like structure, using a sensor, the 2 green sensors which you can see below, once they detect the object has been placed there, the UVC rays will be activated. This is for objects that can be placed inside a box. Now, there are certain items like doorknobs or panels or window frames that actually do not allow us to be, do not allow them to be put inside a box. So in that case, we just detach the part above and place the object over our device. So that way,
we can also provide a sterilization of the object that has to be sterilized. And basically, the UVC radiations help in killing any microbes that are sticking to the surface, be it any virus or be it any bacteria, any microbes for that matter. Our revenue model is 54.99. That's the cost to make this device. And this is based on a bulk order of 1,000 units. And we intend on selling this product at 74.99 and with 36.3% profit margin. The market size projection for this this product is $2.9 billion as of April 2020. And we as a product are different from some of the other UVC ray products out there. Although there are very few UVC ray products out there that provide sterilization, we are different because we have an app that actually connects to the product, to the device that's sanitizing objects. And basically the device sends a relay message back to the app saying that the disinfection process has happened and at what rate, and what was the success rate basically of the disinfection process. And our market size is going to be around 15 to 20% of the market capacity spread across 17 countries. UVC ray technology, again, as I said, is already a technology that has been put in place. It's used to disinfect buses in Shanghai. It is used for disinfecting industrial units. It's being used by the DRDO, that's the Defense Organization of India. And the studies from Harvard and MIT have also seconded that UVC radiations are a viable option. Then the proposed timeline is we want crowdfunding measures so that we can build our prototype. This will spread in, this will extend into the next month. And after that, beyond that, we want to partner with production units and model testing operations, which will happen until September. And by the end of this year, we want to launch the product into the mainstream market. And our commitment is that our customers always come first, and seconding our first respondents, whose motto incidentally is your safety is our priority. Our commitment is your hygiene is our priority. And there's the team. Myself, I'm a digital marketer, and yeah, we're working on the app, as we said, and Karan Sharma is also a fellow digital marketer. And through our own website, we intend on spreading more information about our product. And we'd love to have your feedback. And this is our email ID if you want to get in contact with us. So thank you very much.
Oh, sorry, I muted myself. Thank you very much. Thank you for all your patience, and thank you for everyone who's still watching. Amazing. Top three. We still got top three. So how do we want to do this? Yeah.
Top three. I think we have watched all 10 videos, right?
No, we haven't watched all 10. We still have top three.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is maybe we watch. Oh, okay.
Dude, how can we watch all 10 videos when we don't have top three?
Oh, okay. So I think it's I thought we were going to show all 10 and then only we can disclose the top 3 names. Okay, so okay, it's all right. So basically
number 3.
So what we're going to do now is that once again we really want to thank everyone for being participating for this weekend, and basically you guys made it through, and you guys really made it through. So once again, congratulations to all of you that actually spend these 54 hours in a very different way. And we actually want to say a big thank you and congratulations that you all did it. Yay! So what we're gonna do now is that okay, I think we need to skip the flow a little bit because of just give me a second. Okay. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the top 3 in a very more suspense mode. Okay. So we're just going to follow through the flow. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we want to say a big thank you to everyone who actually take the time to take part in these 54 hours Techstars Global Online. This is the very first time that Techstars is organizing a online version of Startup Weekend, and with this addition of COVID-19. And we are all basically from Malaysia, and this is a nationwide effort for the team of Malaysia. So actually during this time, we have a lot of other Startup Weekend going on. I think some of the countries already wrapped up their Startup Weekend. We have in Thailand, Singapore, Taiwan, Japan, and also in Philippines and other parts of the world in Asia Pacific as well as running Startup Weekend together with us at this period of time. So once again, we really want to thank everyone for participating in all this. And definitely we want to say a big thank you to our judges and our mentors and teams, partners, and basically all the participants like you guys who is still watching this live stream. And for those who are actually now enjoying your Buka Puasa, hopefully you're still watching us as well. And we really want to thank everyone for all your support and contribution. As really from our side, we really want to thank the mentors. The mentors are amazing. They are like really like so passionate in giving back to support this community. And I think all our participants really take home a lot of valuable messages and insights and knowledge and experience from our group of mentors. Give it a round of applause to all our mentors out there that support us for the past 3 days. Yay!
Hey.
Okay.
My phone just didn't work in terms of that.
It's okay, we do a very manual way then. So besides this, once again, we also have to really thank our global partners like Google for Startups, New Star, Differential Ventures. Really, we have to thank Differential Ventures because I think they are really generous that giving out that 50,000 USD credit, 50,000 USD as a grant for the top 5 bootcamp graduates. Okay, so for those teams that are participating in the Techstars Innovation Bootcamp, please do your very best, and hopefully you are able to get this grant from Differential Ventures. All right, and of course we have our supporting partners like Community Tools, Upwork, Wiley, and Adobe Spark. They have been providing a lot of resources and tools for our participants to use during these 54 hours. And really, I think a lot of them can enjoy all these perks and resources, not just over these 54 hours, but after these 54 hours, everyone get to look further and how to use all these tools to help in your upcoming project or your business as well. And last but not least, we also have to thank the community partners. I will name a few. I think you can read from the screen as well. We have Silicon Foundry, we have Impact Hub, we have HubSpot for Startups, Microsoft for Startups, GSV Labs, Cooley, Foundry Group, and also we have SVB as well. So all of them are amazing partners that actually has been supporting, being so generous to support the international or global initiative by Techstars. So besides that, we also have to thank our local partners. Without our local partners, we may not able to have so many amazing participants over this weekend. So we are sharing with you all our community partners from Malaysia that is actually giving out all their support to make a lot of noise to promote this event as well. So these are the community partners that is supporting us. And we have some more community partners that is supporting us as well. So once again, a big shout out, thank you to all the community partners that's taking part in this Startup Weekend this weekend. So next, we have to really share some of this information to all our participants. Please, we are your community, and basically you are our community as well. So we are one big community in Malaysia that we can look into ways to help you to succeed, or to basically, if you look into what kind of events or conference that you want to take part, that you can actually develop yourself as well. Please stay tuned with us, and who we are basically can stay connected on Facebook. So these are all the chapters that's in Malaysia. Just to share a little bit, so Techstars Startup Weekend normally is being organized within citywide. So we have a lot of cities around Malaysia that run Startup Weekend. So every chapters they have their own startup weekend page as well. So you can follow Startup Weekend KL, Startup Weekend Johor Bahru. You can follow Startup Weekend Georgetown, Startup Weekend Sarawak, Startup Weekend Miri, Startup Weekend KL, and at APU. And there are also Startup Weekend Malacca. There are Startup Weekend in
there's actually going to be a lot.
there's
but
a lot. We can't put all of their names down here. So there's a lot. Please just type Startup Weekend and type the city name. You may find them on Facebook to stay connected. Okay. So yeah, and we actually we would love to help and support all the community. So help help the help us organize Startup Weekend as well if you can in the future. Anyone out there, as long as you are an alumni of Startup Weekend, you can always reach out to the Techstars team and to say you want to provide volunteer support for the next Startup Weekend. Okay, so yes, there will be you can join Techstars talent network as well, and just to submit your portfolio, and we will share those information via email. So please stay tuned and watch this video, and then you'll get the information from us as well. All right, so we are going to now, what we're going to do is we're going to announce the winner, the top 3 winners. Okay, so maybe I will switch the screen and pass it back to Daniel, and Daniel will show the top 3 videos. So before that, before that, we are going to announce honorable.
We did.
Oh, we did. Bread crust, right?
Yeah, bread crust. Sorry.
So yes.
So everyone, sumimasen, like for those who do not know, in terms of the behind the scene, Malcolm actually haven't slept yet. So sumimasen, everyone, thank you.
Sumimasen.
Okay.
So
number 3. Number 3. Let's go number 3.
Number 3. Number 3. Okay, wait. Let me number 3. Okay, so let me just give me 1 second. Yes, I have not been sleeping. We are supporting from the back end a lot, as much as we can. So this is let me share my screen.
I'm doing number 3.
No, let me
you're holding me in suspense, man, dude.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So number 3, your side. Let's go. Number 3.
Okay, number 3, and we have Autism OTT.
Yay!
In today's presentation, there are 3 main components that need to be discussed. Firstly, autism spectrum disorder, or better known as ASD. Secondly, COVID-19, and finally, OTT. What is autism spectrum disorder, or better known as ASD? ASD is a neurological condition that affects the way a person experiences and interacts with the world. Mainly, delayed and disordered language, impaired social interaction, repetitive behavior, and restricted range of interest. In Malaysia, it has been reported that about 3,000 individuals are diagnosed with ASD. This was quoted in New Straits Times, November 24, 2018. In fact, the National Society of Malaysia NASM chairman, Felina S.Y. Muhammad Faisal, stated that there are about 8,000 to 9,000 born yearly that may have autism in Malaysia. Thus, this gives them a huge opportunity to put forward the service that we're going to present soon. The COVID-19 has created so much of disruption in everybody's life. COVID-19 poses huge challenges for parents or dependents with autism. Among the challenges that these individuals face during the COVID-19 are unable to understand social distancing, challenging behaviors that may arise during the disrupted routine, regular therapies are stopped, and of course, homeschooling are disrupted too. So what is the solution for individuals with autism? We are suggesting to offer training for caregivers and individuals to manage autism via OTT platform. The main objective of this service is to offer ease of mind to caregivers managing individuals with children, teenagers, and adults with ASD. Before we move on further, it's very important to understand what is OTT. OTT, or better known as over-the-top media service, is any online content provider that offers streaming media as a standalone product, similar to Netflix and iFlix of the world. OTT services circumvent traditional media distribution channels such as telecommunication networks or cable television providers. As long as you have access to an internet connection, you can access the complete service at your leisure. OTT service is made available on desktop, notebook, iPad, and mobile phone. OTT services are typically monetized via paid subscriptions or advertisements. To put it in context, the Autism OTT channel in Malaysia will be first of its kind in the country, which at the same time very much needed by the said target audience. Devoting an entire channel to such a complex condition was born from a problem inspired from parents with ASD. The OTT service will be guided by expert advice and real-world analysis. Since autism has no borders, all the programming is intended for a global audience. For now, we will concentrate in Malaysia 2 years later to offer this channel globally. The Autism OTT channel is an innovative way to get information to a growing community that needs it. How will the training be conducted? To the caregivers and those who has autism. This training can be divided into 6 parts. Firstly, emotional support for families living with autism. Live parenting program handling the challenging behavior in lockdown. Thirdly, programs run the range of medical themed topics from doctors, speech and physical therapy to living with autism. Live demonstration and therapy sessions, activity-based learning program, and finally, live teletherapy session for children and adults with ASD. In order for this service to be successful in the market, the go-to-market plan must be robust. The best way to reach individuals with ASD is via each state ASD associations, hospitals, or ASD centers. Email marketing to this group of parents or caregivers are the most effective. And not to forget, each of these email marketing will come with a free trial for 14 days of the OTT service. This gives them an opportunity to have a good feel of the content and the service provided. Paid digital marketing would not be possible as ASD filters or segmentation are not available for now. However, own FB and Instagram can still create the buzz that is needed. The suggested business model is a subscription model, which is priced at 10 ringgit a year for year 1 and RM 15 ringgit for year 2 and year 3. Total per annum cost is 990,000 ringgit, which includes platform costs, content and production, and marketing. With the target audience 500K, the revenue is as per. Year 1, revenue at 3 million ringgit. Please note, for the first 6 months, there's no revenue. So what you are seeing here is 50,000 subscribers times 6 months times 10 ringgit, which comes to a gross profit of 2 million 10. Year 2, 100,000 subscribers at 15 ringgit for 12 months. The revenue is 18 million. Your gross profit is 17 million 10. Year 3 revenue is 36 million, where your subscribers 200,000 at 15 ringgit for 12 months. Your gross profit is 35 million 10.
Thank you very much. And just want to say, congratulations to this team. This team is mostly in India. So congratulations to Dr. Raj and your team. And 2 more teams. Which is number 2?
Drum roll. Drum roll. Do you have drum roll?
I don't have drum roll, but
I can do.
Okay.
Number 2.
Number 2. Oh, we have Future Academy.
Hello everyone, we are Future Academy. The problem that we are tackling is the unemployment that many employees face during COVID-19. Some of them might want to have a career shift to tech industry because tech jobs now are in high demand. Chances are they will try to self-learn to code, right? However, research shown that self-learning is not very effective because of distraction, procrastination, and lack of mentorship. When people want to attend to a physical schools, geographical limitation might exist. That's why we are providing a huge community of like-minded people who want to learn software engineering online. We are a strong believer on collaboration and also mentorship. The solution we provide is a fully online coding bootcamp that transforms anyone into a job-ready full-stack software developer within 6 months without upfront payment. We are different because we focus on cross-team collaboration with a huge community. We help students to develop real-world projects. Students can learn online from anywhere. We prepare students to face interviews with career coaches, and we connect them with hiring companies within our network. We are serving these three customer segments. First, unemployed adults. Secondly, university graduates. Third, high school leavers. We are not only teaching students the programming technical skills, but also we want to prepare them with the required soft skills needed by the recruiter, like communication skill, negotiation skill, and so on. We don't charge students a single cent until we help students to get hired. Alternatively, students can pay us one-time payment of 10,000 ringgit. After we have interviewed 20 audience in just a few hours, we found that 70% of them said they will definitely join Future Academy in future. Next, I will pass to my partner, Yongwei. Thank you.
Our go-to-market strategy will be focused almost fully on digital marketing using SEO and on social media. So firstly, we plan to introduce two products into the market, which is free. One is to build a website and one is to build an app. This is to cater for two customer segments. So when customers finish almost 50% of the course, we will then bring in mentors to guide them, to let them know what it feels like to have someone guiding them throughout this coding journey. And this is our revenue projection for Future Academy. We plan to have 3 cohorts per year. For the first cohort, we plan to have 50 students, second cohort, 100 students, the third cohort, 150 students, so totaling up to 300 students per year. And this is our competition in Malaysia. We have Forward School and also Next Academy, but they are focused on offline teaching, whereby students go to their physical classes, but we focus on fully 100% online at an affordable price as compared to universities and physical classes. And this is our team of 4, Joe Wan, Vijay, Yongwei, and Huimin. And this is our landing page. Become a software developer in only 6 months, fully online at zero upfront cost. Your fully online tech school. Flexible payment mode and a chance to change and upgrade your career with a huge community of support, which you can get help when you need it. Build real products with real teams. Founded by software engineers for software engineers. Pay nothing upfront, our income sharing agreement. And these are our popular courses. Together, we are dedicated to help those who suffer from unemployment to transform their life. That's all from us, Future Academy.
All right. Thank you very much. And then let's go to no final ado, the final winner. Let's make a
drum roll together. Drum roll together.
Oh. Hold on. Technical issue.
Did you hit your table too hard?
No. I just want to make sure I got the right setting, and
make sure you get the right video. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hi everyone, we are from SafeQ. We would like to advise you to take safety precaution now. Introducing our team, Ahmad, me, Kevin, and Amin. The problem that we would like to solve as patient and medical personnel face risks at waiting rooms at clinics or hospitals. Just last week, I went to the clinic to get a vaccine for my daughter, and I noticed that the waiting room possesses a lot of risk because even though they try to do social distancing, but there are many people waiting in a confined space. So what are the process today? People will schedule an appointment, they reach the clinic and sit at the waiting room before getting called by the nurse to meet up with the doctors. If you can see at step 2 and step 3, there are many touching and human contact involved. This is what we would like to virtualize and eliminate. The solution that we would like to suggest is SafeQ. a digital waiting room application that prioritizes the health and safety of your business, help patients avoid waiting rooms, and make it safer for people who still need to go to the doctor. The objective of the app is number one, eliminate crowded waiting areas. Number two, prevent contamination by reducing touching and contacts. And lastly, ensure safe social distancing. How does it work? First, patient will schedule an appointment. When they are reaching, they will check in while being in their car. While waiting in their car, their queue will be managed by virtual tickets. All this while getting live updates through the web, through the application. The competitors. We acknowledge that queue management system is being widely used everywhere today. However, they do not have contactless and also safe social distancing. For example, the kiosk requires a lot of touching. The TV will require people to wait in a confined space and wait at the waiting room. This is what we want to eliminate using our application. Validation. We spoke to 5 doctor friends. We would like to talk to more doctors, but under present condition, we couldn't get it. However, all of them agree that this is a good solution to safeguard not only patients but also medical workers. One of the doctors told us that this is not a new solution, but because of the COVID-19 pandemic, this is a solution that is needed in a new norm, a virtual waiting room. The user interface is easy to use and can integrate personal branding. The patient will also have an easy queue system that can also be administrated by the clinic. A special feature of our app is when 2 patients gets too close to each other, the app will trigger a warning sound. This is done via Bluetooth, and this is to create a safe social distances. As for the business, we would like to charge an affordable price point, and it will require a much more in-depth market research to finally set a good price. But of course, it needs to be affordable for clinics and hospitals to run our application. The roadmap. According to SSM, there are about 12,000 businesses that will need a virtual waiting room. On phase 1, we will focus on clinics and hospitals, but towards phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4, there are also other industries that we would like to penetrate, and we believe that there are a lot of potential for this application. Thank you for listening, and all the best.
All right, welcome. Not welcome. Where is Henry? Henry is missing.
Henry is somewhere. Where's Henry?
Yeah, where's Henry? Okay, congratulations again. Congratulations. What was safe queue? That is amazing. I would like to get a beep when people come close to me. So
yes. So again, yes, those are the winners. So we already mentioned that we have the honorable mention, which is bread crust. Okay, good job. And of course, as mentioned, we showed the video, Autism OTD channel at 3rd place. And Future Academy, it's on 2nd place. And the winner is Safe Q on the 1st place for this weekend. Yay! So before we wrap up this whole Startup Weekend COVID-19 Malaysia, it's the very first online startup weekend. We would really want to say a big thank you to all the participants being patient with us as the organizing team, and also really have that patience for us to solve some of the technical issues as well. And we really want to thank for your participation, taking your time. And we hope that you guys actually met some new friends that you have not met with, and you actually get to work together with everyone over this weekend. So this is one of the most valuable experience for those who join Startup Weekend. So this is the team. Do you guys have anything to add on or to share?
I'd like to thank every participant who joined. This is really hard. I know there is a lot of delays that has happened because of technical issue. People cannot upload video. People and so forth. I really apologize if there's any screw up from our side. We will be better next time around, but we will be doing it in person, in real life.
Yes, today was really the deadline and the time was at 1 p.m. And there's a lot of people actually already submitted everything when it's before 1 p.m. or 1 p.m. sharp, but there's still a majority of some other groups that's facing technical issues like what Daniel mentioned. They can't upload because some of the teams are actually not in Malaysia. They're actually based all the way in India, and there are some teams because of location. Some location internet infrastructure is not very strong. That's why there's a lot of all these technical issues that involve in terms of uploading. That's why there's a delay on some of the submission. But still, we get most of everyone in to the submission, and we get every video up, and we also have to walk through with the first round of judging. We need to watch almost like 17 videos for us to get 10 out of 17, and after that, from the 10 we need to pick another 3, and basically it's not easy. And I think all of us are facing this the first time we are dealing with this. We as organizing team, first time organizing online version, we learned so much through this event as well. So yes, we really apologize if there's any area that we have not done so well. So hopefully we can actually improve ourselves, and we hope that in the next round of virtual version we can do better. And yes, anyone else in the team want to say something?
No, just before we go to our other team members, I also just want to also share, because there are some teams that could not join Discord, could not join Remo, could not join Zoom, could not upload. Respect, like amazing, you guys persevere. Like I got like they have to form like private WhatsApp group and communicate over there, add us in. Oh my god, that's amazing. Yeah.
And Jenny has been Jenny and you has been supporting as like a technical support for them as well.
Yeah, that's so amazing. I'm so respectful for these people, and there are people calling up. It's like, oh, I do not know how to use this technology. Everything is like they try to learn, and everyone is such an amazing learning experience. Jenny, anything to say?
Basically, all of you, sorry, everyone is awesome. Apologize because I currently sleep deprived, not enough sleep at the moment. Okay, so all the best in the future, and thank you.
Henry?
It's gonna be very simple. We love you. Okay, continue with the idea. We support you.
It's like this one, then like that, then like that,
then like that.
And our fearless leader, Misaki-san.
Yay!
Misaki-san is muted.
Misaki-san is muted. She can't wait to go for after party.
Sorry, I had technical issue. You hear now?
Yes.
Thank you so much for your hard work. We apologize. There was some like technical issues, like whatever. But I hope you guys enjoy this weekend, and then I hope everyone is gonna continue your work after this weekend as well. I'm looking forward to seeing you all after this in Remo, also offline. I'm based in Malaysia. ありがとうございました.
Yay! So once again, really a big round of applause to all the participants. like what Daniel shared, we really see there's a lot of amazing. This is what we call the Malaysia spirit, right? We have so many people throughout Malaysia that actually take part in this startup weekend, and we also have some. Hello.
Across the world.
Yes, so not just Malaysia, but we actually have amazing folks that actually like we have the Japanese community that actually based in Malaysia. We have a friend that's actually from the UK and is actually now in Malaysia as well. And we have Malaysians that actually stuck in India, but they are also joining this startup weekend with us. And we have so many amazing mentors that's actually from outside of Malaysia that's coming to support this event. So this is really not just a Malaysia effort, but it's a global effort that we are here together to make our weekend over this pandemic such amazing time that we spend together. We learn, we share, and of course now we are actually very excited that we want to go to another platform virtually to have our after party. So to everyone out there who joined this startup weekend, winning is not the key. Okay, winning is really not the objective of this event. This entire event is really the simple objective is we just want you to come out, take a step out of your comfort zone, and basically throw out any of the ideas that you have, pitch it out, and work on it. And if you don't have any ideas that being pitched or your idea was not selected, it's okay. But you actually work with a different pool of people or different team that you're trying to make an idea happen. So without any more further sharing, I think please stay tuned. For all the participants, please stay connected at the Techstars Global Online Startup Weekend Malaysia COVID-19 edition private Facebook group. Please stay in contact in that group, and the organizing team will basically share some updates in that group as well. We are really want to help all of you to see how you can further develop your idea, which you already done over this weekend. Okay, so please stay tuned, and last but not least, stay safe, stay home, and enjoy
the after party.
The after party. Okay, so
where do we go for the after party?
Remo, so check your Discord. I think Misaki-san already put up the link in the Discord channel. So please check the Discord channel and please go and join us on Remo. So we love you all and have a nice Sunday evening. Once again, we love all of you. Stay safe and Techstars Startup Weekend. Yay!
Startup Weekend.
Woo!
See you after party. Cheers.
Party. Cheers.
Party.